Global crude prices are climbing up. They remain stable despite the possible easing of terms of the OPEC Plus deal. The OPEC Plus meeting will be the key event of the day. The ruble is almost unchanged from yesterday's session. It is trading around Tuesday's closing levels. The sentiment in the energy market improved after the publication of fresh industry statistics. The American Petroleum Institute reported a record drop in U.S. crude supplies since December. In addition, investors took notice of the news that OPEC Plus and its allies plan to convince those members that have missed previously set targets to cut oil output in August and September. This question is likely to be discussed at today's meeting. Meanwhile, trading in the oil market unfolds briskly. Benchmark crude prices have returned to the levels where they have been usually traded. Brent futures with the delivery in September were valued at $43.30 per barrel in the afternoon trades. The North Sea crude benchmark gained more than 1%. WTI futures with delivery in August rose above $40 per barrel. Apart from the OPEC Plus meeting, traders are awaiting data from the U.S. Department of Energy. Depending on the figures, investors will finally make a conclusion about the fall in stockpiles. It may well turn out that the API and the U.S. Department of Energy statistics will show similar results, boosting up the sentiment across the market. As for the OPEC Plus decision to revise the terms of the deal, this is certainly a bearish sign for investors. However, they have already factored in such a return of events. Thus, if it happens, it is unlikely to have a significant impact on prices. Oil prices are expected to remain at the current levels for some time. A bit later, they may decline amid the growing number of new coronavirus cases and the escalation of the US-China conflict. On Tuesday, the ruble was trading in a narrow range for most of the session. In the evening, the US dollar fell below 71 rubles. The ruble managed to close at 70.97, gaining 0.05% against the dollar. Today, the pair continues to decrease, trading near yesterday's closing levels. At the moment, there are no market drivers that could trigger the rebound of the pair from the 70-75 levels. These are the levels where the pair has been consolidating since the end of June. The US currency may go above 72.50 in the midterm. This is the most likely scenario under the present circumstances. Besides, risk appetite is subdued amid the pandemic and tensions in the US-China relations. Currencies of emerging economies also show risk aversion despite China's positive data on imports and exports in June. That is all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.